Oh my god. Rich, Mr. Rich, jump on. Clear.
Dann bitte als dritte Maschine nach dem roten UL hin.
Als dritte Maschine nach dem roten, okay.
Okay. Sankt Johann, Delta Echo Mike Oscar Hotel.
Fixing the holding point runway 31 and report ready for departure.
Runway 31, report ready for departure, Delta Oscar Hotel.
That was quick. Okay, clear on the right.
Alright.
On the left. You want me to do a 180 now for the wind, or?
You can turn it probably 90 or as much as you can. If we can't do it, we can't do it. Just turn it so we're not blowing onto the taxiway. That's okay, I think. And just keep an eye on the temperatures and we'll be right.
Yeah. Magnetos, right, both, left, both, drop. I have it checked.
Sagt der Flugplatz, servus, die Delta Echo Lima, Foxtrot Kilo. Delta Echo Lima, Foxtrot Kilo.
Alright, departure and emergency briefing. So departure runway 31. Short field takeoff, 4 power on the brakes. Aim it for maximum RPM. Elevator back,
In Kürze
rotate,
startet bei uns eine Maschine von
brown effect and then 70 on the climb, do the slight right turn, avoid the city, the town, and then climb at 70.
Okay.
In case of an emergency on the takeoff run, reduce power, apply brakes, stay on the runway. After VR, probably a field to the right. And if we have enough altitude, then do a short circuit and come back.
Okay. Let's just clean up the gyros and your compass as well.
Sorry, what?
Your gyro and compass, let's just reset them.
I already caged that. Or is that running away, or what's the problem?
I think with the low RPM the voltage is still low, but it takes a while for the gyros to spin up. Yeah, there's a lot of mass in there.
Range insurance brain with the briefing, magneto set to both, trim, set for takeoff. Mixture, we're gonna lean it on
Okay.
the run. Doors and windows, closed, and flaps set for departure. At the
Seatbelts okay?
starting point, landing lights, fuel pump, transponder alt. Gyros set and start time check. And Delta Oscar Hotel, ready to go, holding point profit 31.
Takeoff with unit crash.
Roger, Delta Oscar Hotel, entering runway 31. You're on finals.
These sunglasses are actually really comfortable, I have to say.
That's cool.
Finals clear.
Okay.
Yep.
Have it. Full power. Okay.
That's alright.
Takeoff power is set. Tensions on the green. Right rudder. Airships alive. Positive climb, you're up.
Right, further right. And yep, hold it heading.
Delta Oscar Hotel, Airborne 04, have a nice flight, goodbye.
Goodbye, thank you, Delta Hotel.
So you can choose to fly the circuit or along the mountainside.
I'm gonna turn left shortly.
Okay. Oh, nice, around the...
After takeoff checklist, you're up. Laps coming up. Time power, 25.
Just fly around this little set of houses.
25. Post pump off. Landing light off. Sorry, what?
Just the houses underneath, try and avoid them a little, so we don't go over top. far right rudder. You should be able to gain another 100 foot or so climb speed. I think this airplane flies a little bit sideways because it tore off a leg at one point.
So it's twisted.
What happened was the guy he shot an ILS in bad visibility in snow conditions, and he couldn't see the runway.
Okay.
And so he just landed in the snow. Unfortunately, he was next to the runway, not on the runway.
Oh, really? On the side?
Yeah. And so he tore off the right landing gear. It came off and it hit the elevator in the back.
Okay.
And that's why the back elevator slight twist in there, which is probably why this thing flies a bit sideways. But she's good. Traffic 12 o'clock, 11, our level.
Got it.
Paragliders up above.
Yeah.
Autopilot engage. Very comfortable, but I want different glasses. I want them polarized.
Oh, okay.
I can tell because the polarization really helps with the haze.
Yeah.
Well, check out the size of that valley. Hey, Oh, good. Just try and stay on the right-hand side of the valleys always.
Yeah.
as common. Look, it's rays of God. Those lights you see, we call them rays of God.
Do you mind pushing that one and a bit, no, just like this. Yeah, perfect. Otherwise it just shoots the sky and yeah, thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Actually looks like showers over there, huh?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Oh,
pretty big valley here. Cross over to the other side for me. I know your route is direct, but it's really like the flight convention is to stay on the one side. So if you're on one side of the river, you should be okay already. Visibility still okay for you?
oh yeah.
Okay. Looks like it clears up behind.
Yeah.
At least the air's nice and cool here, where there's the showers coming through.
Below us.
Very
oh
cool.
yeah, wow. The accident was at Westloop with this airplane?
I think it was a Westloop student. He had some IFR background.
Oh, okay.
But it's more than 10 or 12 years ago, before my time.
So they owned this airplane for quite a while now then?
Yeah. I mean, I only learned about it because I noticed that the tailplane was a little bit twisted. Really weird, and I asked the owner about it and said that's where it came from.
Do you mean the horizontal stabilizer is a bit twisted?
Yeah.
Like this?
It's got a slight bend in there.
Oh. What about the wing?
The wing's alright.
But I mean, is it removed the landing gear?
Yeah, they would have stripped the entire wing and rebuilt it. As long as the spar hasn't been cracked or anything, there's nothing wrong with the wing. You know, older airplanes, sometimes they have that kind of thing, and that's why they start flying sideways a little bit, or they all get their own personalities over time. You want to be really careful with gliders. There's a lot of gliders in the area.
To the right?
On each side, just the valley. Wherever the wind is blowing, the gliders will use it.
They will be turning shortly.
Yep.
This one. First one. To the right.
Surprises when you turn a corner. Pretty cool.
A church there, yeah.
When the mountains become steep, etc., don't be afraid to go with the wing right up on the side of the mountain. That's fine. Don't be afraid to be right up on the side.
I want to see this.
Oh, okay.
The scale of the water.
It's amazing, huh?
Very nice. Is this still Austria, yeah?
Yep. Just inside the border still.
Wow, the water is amazing.
I think your throttle's kind of slipping back a little.
It's the
yeah, you can put the friction on a bit more.
Nice catch. Yeah, I noticed that yesterday as well. I was keep pushing and
also think that when people start flying in the Alps, they're still not comfortable being so close to the edge, you know, but it's just the standard way of flying around here.
What's the reason?
What? Around the edge.
Yeah.
So people are always on the right-hand side of the valley.
Oh, okay.
And it's okay to fly with one wing close to the edge of the mountain.
Whoa, that's so cool.
No problem whatsoever.
Everybody's on the coast.
got the environmental protected zone inside there, yeah? You can stay right of it or go over top 2,000 feet.
Yeah, overhead.
I reckon if you stay right of it, you can stay a bit lower.
Like some kind of water reservoirs for people to drink or something?
Some of them. Some of them drinking, some of them people made them because they were useful, and others, they're smaller ones, much smaller ones, which they make them on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And then they use them to create artificial snow when it's not snowing enough.
There is a bridge over there.
Yep. And in those kind of sections of steep valleys where there's a lot of ski lifts, be aware of cables and power lines, so always look for the towers.
valley? I should climb probably.
Oh, you could just cross. No, you could cross over here. That's okay. Go for it.
Full power.
That's all you need. You don't need to climb. You'd end up just having to descend on the other side. Oh, it says there's a castle here, Schloss Aspenstein.
Okay, you take me.
It's just this one, and then the next one. Behind this mountain.
Yeah.
There's another castle.
This is obviously much more high than this terrain, the water.
Yep. Yeah, drop down a little bit. We can go low, that's alright.
Here, the second one to the right.
Yep. So behind this hill,
The one over there.
Yeah, there's another lake and there's a castle there.
Oh, wow.
I've got no idea if it's interesting or not.
Oh yeah, I have it here on the map. Got it.
Drop down, I think 500 foot above ground, so we can have a good look. Or 1,000. Right now we're 2,000 over ground.
There are some towers there. Power line. Oh wow, look, that's amazing.
You see how the colors of the water is different over there to here.
Whoa, that's at the end of the Alps.
This is this is the edge of the Alps, yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. Where's the castle? Like over there.
It should be somewhere on the edge of that town, I think, over there. I've got no idea. Maybe if you drop down low, you'll see it. And keep an eye on your fuel management as well over time.
Yeah. I'll change. Pump on. Let me try to... Should be over there.
Maybe it's a little one. I think you're right over top of it now.
Yeah. Should be straight ahead.
This is Bodensee, right?
Nope.
No?
No, we're still like a good while from Bodensee.
Okay.
Bodensee is much, much bigger.
Never seen it from above.
Really? Okay. Well, you will. I don't see any castle. Do you see a castle?
No.
There's a big castle marked here.
Oh, that's cool.
They got a big water park down there.
That's like a water generation plant or like electricity generation or something.
Yeah. It's probably that building on top of that little hill.
Oh.
But it's not the most spectacular castle.
Yeah. Oh, it was nice.
Let's see what these are. There's a couple here marked. Schloss Elmar, Schloss Gransbach. They're on the way. You climbing again?
Yeah, I want to get that over there.
Ah, you're well over top.
To get on back on road.
You're well over top. Don't worry about it. You can get through there. See? report on top here.
Oh wow.
Somewhere in these areas, around these valleys, somebody showed me once where those James Bond films were made. They're somewhere in this area, in the valleys. But I wouldn't be able to tell you where they were. Okay?
It was the camera.
I was just sneezing.
Oh,
I want to sneeze in the
I thought it was the camera.
Pretty spectacular. Oh, there's a sailing school down there. Cool.
LA.
Yep, oh wow. Watch that environmental zone on the right hand side again. In the Alps you have to be really careful because they're all marked and hikers. So there's
yeah, we're doing 2,500 AGL and it's up to 2,000.
okay.
Oh, we're fine. They report you
They have a tendency to report you. I've got 200-300 over ground, but alright. The hikers kind of turn it into their little pet project to try and report every airplane. Back in Germany.
Really?
Yeah. On the left there somewhere, a couple of castles.
Oh yeah. I don't see any.
I think it might be that set of buildings over there, see? And that little valley?
Oh yeah.
I forgot to say, but when you're flying through the valleys, etc., the appropriate thing to do is make sure you have the local area frequency. Because if anybody's reporting, they'll report on those frequencies, right?
You mean they complain?
No, it's if they're flying certain patterns or doing anything, they'll report on those frequencies so you know it. So this comp that's still back Sankt Johann, it makes no sense. No use to us.
Is that on Skybeam on the frequency?
Yeah, it shows you at the bottom. Look down bottom left.
12695.
Yep. And always if you just press here,
Where?
like if you press where you are like that and hold,
Yeah,
it tells you like an information 12695. Okay?
Whoa. Whoa, what's that? Like a ski jumping thingy. You see?
A ski jump.
Yeah, wow, it's so cool. Wow.
Is it just a feeling or the mountains are getting higher here? Like those over there?
What about them?
Are they higher than those we've seen before?
Probably similar. I think on the Italian side they were higher, but we're flying a bit lower now.
Okay.
Although this area they're still pretty serious.
Look at these ones, amazing. Over here.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty serious.
Looks like visibility gets a bit hazy, so keep our eyes out.
Wow, that's so cool.
Feels like you're a little fish swimming in a big aquarium.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe I want to start climbing now. We're stuck. Yeah, we need to climb.
Or have a look at your track.
Yeah. Well, the thing is over here, I want to start climbing now.
I think the valley over there is a bit smaller.
Over here?
Yeah, because our track goes over the right there, see?
Yeah, I was hoping to cut the track.
Oh, you can if you want.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we can.
Okay.
There's some lifts, look, over there.
Zugspitze Arena, das ist doch irgendwie eine ganz bekannte Stelle hier, Zugspitze. Wow, check out the sea down on the right hand side.
Oh yeah.
You go right and then turn left and you'll be able to see it.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Here, look down below. Big lake. Just keep an eye on the temperatures as well.
Yeah, I just opened the...
Okay, super.
I learned after all.
Yep.
And look at the clouds at the top. Wow.
You can fly along it if you want. Oh, but it's okay, you got it. Actually, there's a lot of cables there, so watch them as well. perhaps once we've stabilized. Lean the mixture back again. Yeah, about that. It takes a while for it to drop down, so keep an eye on it. Look, the grass is very different on this side,
Oh yeah.
on the mountain. And on that side they've modified it so they don't get rock falls anymore. Crossing another airfield. We're above their circuit heights, but it might be worthwhile to listen on their frequency. So I'll dial it on the number 2, yeah?
12245.
122. 405.
I think this one is not.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
like that. They usually dial automatically. You just press 2 and you should be on there. Yep. Oh, check out the right wing underneath.
Whoa.
There's all these secret hidden valleys.
5,000 is the traffic pattern. We're doing 6,300. So it should be okay.
There's some gliders down there below.
How's the fuel inside?
Yeah.
Where is it? Over there, yeah.
You can see it on the left hand side then, or wherever you have the GoPro.
Könnt ihr noch warten, wir wollen gerade starten. Ja gut, ich bin mir warten.
Oh wow.
Drop down to,
Oh, there's another one. There's two.
yeah, there's a whole bunch. Once you're over the field, you can drop down to 1,000 over ground if you want.
It looks like Neuschwanstein.
It is Höhenschwangau.
I think the other one, the red, the yellow one,
Yeah.
there were two.
Neuschwanstein. Yep, is correct.
Oh look, there is another one over there.
Oh, where?
Here. Look,
Yep.
over there.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Track taking down below us. Down low there.
Got it.
What's that restricted area in front of you? Are you going for a right-hand turn? Okay. What's that restricted area? We're above it. Okay. Whoa. Traffic on the right, see that? Gotta keep the eye out for him. You see him under the wing?
Yeah, got it.
Alright, eyes out for traffic.
alive.
Still there. The vegetation on this side of the valley is completely different though.
Oh yeah. Yep. There yet.
You're still not comfortable hugging the edges of the mountains, huh?
Oh, I mean, It's not that I'm not comfortable, but I think it's safer to be down the middle because we have more altitude in case.
That's not the way it works.
I know, yeah. It's just my nature.
Yeah, I know. So you've got opposite traffic, that's one thing, but in the event that you have to do an emergency turn, you want to be nice and close to the side.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Also, I mean, for me it's kind of difficult to gauge the terrain elevation, so I'm not sure.
It's something you're not used to yet.
Yeah, but I'm definitely more used to than yesterday or Friday.
Yep.
The first time I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
There's a tower over there, so.
Okay.
Wow, so pretty.
You see the ski tower there, yeah? But the big ones looks like they've put lights on them. You can see them blinking, see? Yeah. On the tower. But just check that they're not crossing. You see the towers there? Yep, they're pointing down there, okay.
Yeah.
And we got another ski lift on the mountain top on the right.
It's Germany, yeah?
Just trying to figure that out. Stand by. Now here we're back in Vienna.
Okay.
On Austria. So we were like in out of Germany.
How all these switches don't break over time. All the time doing pass over there. Okay.
All okay here? So you're going to be entering a main pass again, so just keep an eye on traffic coming in from the left. Oh, there's another lake up here. Wow.
Where?
Below the right wing.
Oh yeah, I see them. Wow, that's so cool.
Bit of the valley, isn't it? Then we exit the boat and say,
Yep.
So yeah, drop down to whatever you're comfortable with. Down the flat valley floor, I think. Just be really careful of descending on top of somebody. Every once in a while, just do a quick turn to check there's nobody below. Paraglider. No, it's a helicopter. Not paragliders, two of them. So just be aware of them, yeah?
Oh, got it, yeah.
This is two.
Oh, yeah.
A helicopter on the left, that's a paraglider on the right. Okay. And turn lights on if you want.
That's, well, below them. Yeah. I think two paragliders.
Yeah, look, you see this is their kind of area, so it's marked for them, so just stay out of it.
You mean turn to the left?
A little bit left, okay. Like there is okay. I think we're just skirting the edge of it, which is fine.
Oh, the gliding, paragliding, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna stay
As you
right
are
of the river.
Just be very careful that side for oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Just kind of stay on the... I would stay this side of the river, but just kind of skirting it. I think that would be alright. Helicopters flying out in front of us. Yep, this is it. This is the entry to the Alps when you come from Germany.
Yeah.
bit just because we've, when you descend, you need to adjust mixture. Yep. So over there, there's a section where it kind of comes out, so just make sure you don't accidentally touch it. You'd need a flight plan for that. Yeah. Outside for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check how long it'll take us to get from Konstanz to Aachen.
Okay.
Roughly 1 hour 30 minutes. Probably an hour 45 or so. So we just have to keep an eye on time a little bit.
One hour 45.
Yeah, plan an hour 40.
Okay.
So I think if we depart Konstanz again at 1800-ish, will be pretty good.
Okay. What's the time at the moment?
20 past 5.
We need to depart at, in 40 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Plus minus.
Very quick.
Fairly quick turnaround, but we'll be right. It's another, what, 15 minutes to Konstanz or something, so...
That's the right?
Oh.
The Bodensee over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you finally guessed correctly.
Yeah. It looks big.
dialed in H&M's on the secondary radio, so we know what's going on there. Just check their circuit height that we're well over top, but I think we are.
2200 MSL, and we are doing 4-5.
Okay.
The gap is really narrow between Switzerland and the glider side.
Yep. So this is the entry of the river into Bodensee, and it exits on the other side and it becomes the Rhine River. And you can see all of this is artificial. As you come over the water, you'll see that the water that's coming out of here into the Bodensee, it's all brown and stuff because of mud, and then the Bodensee becomes blue. Friedrichshafen's PMA. They like it if you call them a couple of miles before Sierra and just ask them to cross from, from south to north towards Konstanz, and they'll give you a clearance.
That's 124... 350?
Believe it was, I'll check for you.
Or 1247?
Stand by, I'll check. I think it was 120075. Otherwise it's 134300.
That's tower.
Yep. And watch out for the St. Gallen restricted area, but that's only to 3,300. Where is it? Yeah, 3,300. Yep.
This Friedrichshafen. I'll call them an Echo, right?
I'm not sure if Echo's part of that one, but
I think so, because
I think that's part of St. Gallen. But you can call them, I think, as your... Oh, they'll know it. They'll know it as well.
Sorry, what?
If they don't recognize it, you can say we're just crossing Bregenz. Bregenz is this town where we are, and they know that.
Airship Fox November, next to Fox Line crossing.
Next about by closing, Airship Fox November.
Yes, stand by actually. But Friedrichshafen control zone is up to 4,500 anyway, so you can drop down and go through it, or stay at 4.6 and go over top.
Oh. Yeah, let's go 4.6.
Okay.
Tower Airship Delta Lima to the Boulevard. Final company inbound to the harbor and then top of the tower.
Jen,
Sorry.
Just go.
Airship Zulu Fox, next on
4.6 is enough. You're over top.
Tower, good talk.
I see a Zeppelin.
Where?
If you go low through the control zone, you'll be able to pass along the Zeppelin.
I mean, we can ask them,
Yeah, you can talk to them, no problem.
2087, taxi holding point runway 06, November and Fox.
I reckon the Zeppelin's about 2,000 feet, or 1,500. There's two of them. I see two.
Friedrichshafen, Delta Echo Mike Oscar Hotel.
Delta Mike Oscar Hotel, Friedrichshafen.
Hello, Delta Echo Mike Oscar Hotel, type M20J, 3 persons on board. Departed Lima Oscar India Juliet, destination Echo Delta Tango Zulu. Would like to transit your zone, please.
Delta Oscar Hotel, QNH1016, report entering control zone.
1016, and I'm reaching Echo Point at the moment.
This is the Echo Point of Sankt Johann, Alps. We do not have any Echo Point. Report Aachen, city Aachen.
Now you made it complicated for yourself.
Can you repeat the reporting point again for Oscar Hotel? I'm familiar with the area.
So continue the crossing.
Roger that, continue crossing, and can I descend to 2000 please?
Descend up to your VFR, maintain VFR VMC.
VFR and descending to 2000, Delta Oscar Hotel, thank you.
See the Zeppelins?
Wait, I'm just to focus on the flying now.
Yeah, pull that
Oscar Hotel, look out for 2 airships south of Friedrichshafen.
Those, yeah?
Yep.
I have the airships inside, thank you very much, Delta Oscar Hotel.
Here. Slow the airplane down. 132 knots. Just
What are we doing?
Pull the stick. You want to drop down?
Below them.
Yeah. Hit your 132 knots.
Okay.
Pull. There's your 30. Now drop the gear. Okay, one stage flat.
One stage coming up. Gears
And
down.
drop the nose.
Okay.
And you can probably go drop alongside the airships. Otherwise we wouldn't get down fast enough to see them.
I go in between.
I wouldn't do that.
Or lower.
I would go alongside them along the coast.
Just say to them, I'm familiar with the area, that's it.
Yeah, but
They cannot give you any Spanish names, I mean.
yeah, but then just ask them when you're transiting. You should really say, I'm going for request Sierra crossing to November or something like that.
The thing is, I don't know at this points which airport they belong to, that's fine.
These ones, Sierra and November, are Friedrichshafen. They show the inbound points. Or if you want, he didn't tell you where to cross, so you couldn't cross on the left-hand side. You'll get him on GoPro then.
Yeah, probably. Where's the hangars for this?
They're at the airfield over there.
Over there, yeah.
Friedrichshafen's over there, yeah.
Oh, the airport, okay.
Yeah. You keep your speed up if you want. I would report as soon as you enter his control zone, kind of
4 miles.
on the...
CTR.
I would report CTR south on the southern coast, so they know where you are.
Now you're up. You're up.
So you can go past them as long as you don't scare them too much.
Fox November, request across extended center line. Airship Fox November, request approved. Request approved, Airship Fox November.
Alright, put the power back in.
I would like to listen. Oh. And Delta Oscar Hotel now entering CTR at 3,000 feet. Oh, that's so cool. Park.
Europa Park.
Europa. That's pretty cool. What do you say when you pass the runway restriction? Here of the...
You don't need to.
Okay.
You just tell them, he said clear to cross, so just tell him when you're exiting his control zone again. Kind of at whiskey or something.
Yeah. You told me these guys want like to the inbound for the north, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna distract them.
So you avoid the town.
Wanna switch tanks now? Delta Oscar Hotel now clear of the CDR.
Also 1 Papa Kilo, taxi holding point runway 06, November and Fox. Over Fox, runway 06, looks at the 1 Papa Kilo holding point. This is 602 is clear to Tuzla via Bemke 3 Echo departure, squawk 7526. Clear destination, Bemke 3 Echo departure, squawk 7526, 30602. Correct.
Delta Oscar Hotel now clear the CDR.
Oscar Hotel approved to leave, ciao.
Ciao, thank you. Okay, so the frequency for Konstanz 124350. I'm going to start descending to the circuit height.
Okay.
2,300.
Then fly over this island, you can see the castle.
Okay. And the fuel was pumped on. Extra landing. Tank.
So this is Bodensee. Lovely sailing here.
Into refuel?
I think so.
Okay.
At 32 gallons, we have about 2.5 hours of fuel. We could go without.
Now we could put a bit, I guess, yeah. Because if it's a 2-hour flight,
Yep, it's a safe
we
decision.
encounter something, no.
It's a safe decision.
Konstanz, Delta Echo Mike Oscar Hotel.
Delta Echo Mike, Konstanz, hello.
Hello, Delta Echo Mike Oscar Hotel, type Mooney M20J, 3 persons on board. Presently north of the Schloss Mainau at 2,700 feet.
Delta Echo Oscar Hotel, runway 30 is in use.
Runway 30 for Delta Hotel, thank you.
Und haben Sie Sprit verfügbar heute?
Please check again.
Do you have fuel available, avgas?
Afgas is available, yes. Only Afgas.
Perfect, thank you.
You're down, you're down, you're down.
So circuit height is 3,000, yes?
2,300 is what I have.
Yes, but the entry is 3,000, see? But just hold your 27 for now. Don't climb. You haven't downloaded the plate. It's 3,000 here on crossing, then 2,300 for the circuit.
Okay.
Okay?
So he said runway 30, so it's left turn, yeah?
A left-hand circuit, yep.
You have the fuel?
Not yet. Have a look.
I was placing the fuel inside? Below us?
Yep. It looks like a pretty tight circuit, so
Yeah. I'm gonna apply full plugs now. Lower it up.
okay.
Lower us down.
Alright, drop down to 2,300.
It's very tight. Oh.
Fly it big
Yeah.
and make sure you hit the 2,300 below. I would have gone even a bit wider. See how you're very wide? This is a very nice little river below.
2-3.
Yep, looks good to me.
There's down, next turn, drops. There's a field. And Delta Oscar Hotel downwind runway 30.
Okay,
Delta Oscar Hotel.
in you go. You're a bit wide now. Don't fly over the town.
And Delta Oscar Hotel base runway 30.
Delta Oscar Hotel, wind from 070 degrees, 5 knots.
There's a huge crane there.
Yep. Just gonna give you a bit more, or maybe just lean the mix. I'm just gonna add you a bit more mixture,
You do it,
okay?
yeah.
Alright.
And Delta Oscar Hotel finals 30.
Well, you need to call this base. Got it. That's all they need.
Konstanz Info von der Delta bei Papa Golf Mike, bitte Rollinfo für Fahrseher nach Isenbach. Ja, zum Rollhalbpiste 3-0 bitte. Golf Mike 230.
Brakes. We'll try and get out of this bump as soon as possible. There we go, very good.
That was intense.
How long will you stay here, please?
Just refuel and exit.
Fuel and exit, okay.
Can you please point me to the fuel station?
In 5 minutes, the fuel station will be free.
Can you please point me the direction, please?
We're okay, we found it.
Where
The
is it?
Cessna is on the fuel station here. To the left. Please vacate runway to the left.
Got it, thank you.
Straight ahead.
I think we just crossed away from a taxiway, but okay, that's
There is no taxiway.
up there. See where the cones are? That's the taxiway, and it goes from the ends of the runway.
He said vacate immediately. So.
Yeah, straight ahead. It's okay. Look through. Just keep going so you're on the concrete, and then...
I hope on a backtrack to take...
you'll pull our way forward, but if you
Okay.
set yourself up so that we can push the aircraft somewhere in, then we can shut down. We don't have to wait for it. Okay. Go in a bit closer. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Critical Mike, 0 Outbird 3, 0